I can't see him right now.
One of my favorite boxing is I have a glove from Buster Douglas that says call it Mike Tyson.
Where'd you get that ramen noodle?
Amazon, like $20. They got I have a chicken, beef, and chili one. There's a couple more I need to get. I got 2 more for the collection I want to go.
Okay.
They've also got pants to go with it too that like match all the way down.
No, but I'm gonna finish up on what I started the last one, because I hear them address all of our goals. Yeah, right.
Did it change?
Yes. She accused me of pressure. Oh, yes. Well, you gotta take that with you.
I got a meeting start.
Okay.
Beforehand.
I got another one coming that says meet me outside, and I'm going to the next one.
That's what I've been doing the last week.
What's your first name?
They won't know.
My dad always said I had wild hair on my ass. I think he's right. No, because you know what? Actually, the ACLU came into that for my youngest son. I contacted them because he got arrested, the athletic director of the high school that he went to, that ordered a hazing ritual on my oldest son. Yeah, they went over it, and my youngest son saw him as he was driving to the parking lot, and he got arrested.
Yeah, but see, he wears an Indian's hat.
And so I got the ACLU, he got dropped.
That's his downfall.
I don't know what my son got out of it, but I know that my
H-A-R-K.
First Amendment violation because, you know, if it's been for a rule that's protected speech. You have the Fourth Amendment violation because
Good, you?
it's now his person's favorite no longer secure. You have a 13th Amendment violation. I mean, we go for days and days. It's a 42 gives you legal federal record. Wow, that's a lot of fun to get that one.
You gotta be a Lions fan.
Oh, that's first.
Oh my God, we paid a bunch of money to go to that playoff game. I was so pissed. Halfway through that game, I told Megan, I go, there goes $2,000.
They're my second favorite.
We're on the wait list for season tickets.
See, my son gets them because his CEO. So he gives them his.
It really went up in the lower level, but the upper deck is still reasonable. I mean, just what we pay for Thanksgiving. We pay for 2/3 of the season.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
But I enjoy it because I've been teased my whole life because my team sucks. So,
Well, my team's 0-4 in the Super Bowl, my Vikings.
you're a Vikings fan?
Yeah. I started off with Lions, but then when I was 5, boy, they put the purple people leaders jacket, and so I switched my allegiance. So my dad was Lions, I was Vikings.
Darnold had it going for him, and then he just folded.
He wasn't,
So that's the seats they have. They get to see all the
Players go
yeah, oh,
through.
yeah, going through. And Herman Moore, as soon as he saw my grandson with his sunglasses on,
He's
he
one
goes,
of my favorite
he
players.
goes, oh wait, I gotta
Herman
get
Moore,
mine.
Johnny Morton.
So the way my grandson's holding him is as if, okay, this is my friend.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Maumee City Council meeting. It's April 21st, 6:15 p.m. And Ms. Puffenberger is excused for this evening. You can call the roll.
Oh,
Farrell?
Yes.
Viscus?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
Lineback,
Yes.
Noonan,
Yes. And stand for the pledge of allegiance, please.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We'll turn the committee of the whole over to President Barrow, please.
Thank you, Mayor McDonald. Yeah, the council has the agenda ahead of them, and there's any concerns or thoughts, and I'd like to start out with, I have one. I'd like Dr. Birch to explain a 9D, the facade grant, to the chocolate shop.
Yeah, these are three distinct facades, different business frontages. You granted a facade grant already for 102, which is the center door where the chocolate shop typically is. The building next to it, Edward Jones, that gentleman moved out. They are expanding into all three facades now. The chocolate shop's gonna be almost 4 times its size, and because it's doing so well in uptown. So you have 2 of those facades in front of you this evening. It's all one project eventually when it gets done this summer.
Thank you. And going through council, do we have any questions or concerns on the agenda? Council Lineback?
Yeah, on that same item about the facade loan grant, it is a very large project, but I'm thinking that that item should be postponed for 2 weeks to provide time to evaluate the project more fully. I know I have more detailed questions. It's an intriguing project, but I think I would like to have time, having just received the information on Friday, to do a little deeper dive. And if that's possible, I would move that we amend the agenda by removing it from tonight's agenda and putting it on next meeting's agenda.
Council Lineback, I have a question for pertaining to that. You have this agenda, and we had a discussion with it. Why wasn't that brought in up at our?
What discussion are you talking about, Council President?
About the facade grant. If you had more questions or wanted it extended, why wasn't I aware of that before tonight?
Well, on other occasions, I have made comments. If I'm supposed to inform you, that's shame on me, Council President.
Thank you.
If I violated protocol.
Thank you.
I'll retract the motion.
No, don't.
Have no other questions. This is the end committee as a whole.
Thank you. We'll move to citizen comments. We have a couple. We're grateful that citizens attend council meetings as it reflects your care and commitment to our community. It's important to remember, however, that these council meetings are business sessions created and conducted for the purpose of taking action relative to city operations. In accordance with council rules, members of the public are invited to speak during the designated public comment period, and we ask that all comments made during this time be respectful and constructive. These meetings are not town hall events. They're not intended for back and forth dialogue, personal attacks, or debates with council or staff. That can be reserved till afterwards if you have questions. Should the meeting be disrupted, the chair has the authority to suspend the proceedings, and those causing disruption may be asked to leave. We absolutely do not want that to happen, and we encourage everyone to behave respectfully. We welcome your participation. And our first person is Dave Ross.
Dave Ross, Bellevue Drive. I just want to comment on a couple comments that council has made recently. One was about being good stewards of our money. I don't believe using tax dollars 7 times to prevent citizens' rights to vote is being good stewards of our money. Second, as far as the recall, I've been involved in the recall since the very beginning. It is not, from my perspective, about Dr. Birch and removing Dr. Birch. The reason I am involved in the recall is to remove people that I believe have been derelict in their duty for city council. And if anybody wants to know my reasoning why, I'll be glad to meet with you individually.
Okay, thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Yep. And Sherry Shump?
Jerry Shun, P Street. I am going to withhold speaking what I wanted to talk about today. I will wait for the next meeting when all are present, including
adoption of the agenda. I need a motion to approve the agenda as submitted.
I signed up for public comment.
I do not have.
Let's keep that list over there, because there's also a different public comment.
No, that's just a sign-in sheet.
Oh, I apologize, I meant to sign for public comment, that's my first time here, I'd like to leave this possible.
Okay. Yep.
My name is of no concern, neither is my address.
We need your name.
Let me explain something real quick.
We need your name and your address, sir, before we continue.
Where are your rules to say I have to provide my name and address? There's 44 rules, none of them list that. Also.
Okay,
I have
we're
the
not,
right
we're
to
not,
speak.
sir, we're not gonna
Listen,
have,
I'm speaking, this is my time.
no, you
I have
never
every
submitted
right
a
to
card, and
speak. You said I could speak, I have every right to speak. Well, how am I
Council,
gonna go to
we're
my-
gonna pause.
shine,
We're gonna pause right now
allow me
until
to
this gentleman's
secure my-
removed.
and secure my information. State law says, unless I've been. Chief, are you gonna tell me I have to leave? Yeah. Under what? Under what condition? I am not, this is my time to speak. You gave me time to speak, this is my time to speak. Where are rules? I have all on my phone, right here. Rules for the meeting.
You're violating his rights.
Who's asking? You're violating my rights. Do you want the city to be involved in another lawsuit? I've got the time for it. You too, Chief. Let me show you something, Chief. Look, here's the rules. I want to show you the rules. Oh, he can't do that. I have not broken any rules. I haven't broken any laws.
Remove this gentleman, please. We're done.
Let me grab my stuff. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. No, I'll get my stuff. You don't need to get my stuff. You don't know where it's all at.
Why don't you give them your name and say your piece? We all like to hear it.
Hold on, just a second.
You gotta go.
I will.
Last chance you can be placed under arrest.
I'm grabbing my stuff right now. My mom loves it.
We're gonna pause at this point, council, until we can take business up again. We're not gonna operate like this.
Fire?
Chief, I'm asking you a question, you sure? Mr. Mayor, hey, who's the legal counsel up there? You should probably look into this. Our Revised Code 2921.29 says unless I've been suspected of committing a crime, being in the process of committing a crime, or have committed a crime, I am securing my information. You cannot do this, this is unlawful. It is a violation of my First Amendment right. And to force me out of here on a threat of arrest will leave you all open to a 1982 federal lawsuit. Is that the route you guys really want to take? I'm asking questions while I'm getting my stuff. Look, I'm not stopping. I'm getting my stuff together, right? The tyranny in this city is ridiculous. Show me where in your rules it says I have to identify. It doesn't. I've read all 44 rules about 30 times in the last 2 days. I have a copy of it in regards to meetings on my phone. Chief, you refuse to look at it. Can you provide me in writing where that is at? No, you can't. Are you taking video? No, you're not. You're just too ignorant to pay attention. Come on, your meeting. There you go, Mr. Mayor.
Contact fire.
Yep.
Ms. Shun, no more, please. No more. No more.
She's allowed to speak. He asked me to leave the meeting. I've left the meeting.
You're gonna leave.
No,
Yes,
why?
you disrupted.
I've left the meeting.
You have not cooperated.
I'll be
sir.
here quietly the whole time.
No, you gotta leave.
All right. Do me a favor, please. I'm gonna need, you guys gonna get a call for this? Yeah, how soon can I get this body cam? How soon?
Sir, you've been asked to leave.
Okay.
This is not venue for public records.
For what? Meeting for
This is
what?
not the venue to ask for public records.
No, I'm just asking you how long it'll take me to get that body cam footage. See, now you're kicking me out of a building that's open to the public outside of this meeting.
Sir, it's because you're being disorderly.
I wasn't disorderly. He's disorderly. He's got no authority over me. He's got no authority over me. I followed every rule you guys have. Bunch of fucking clowns. Fucking clowns. That's protected as well. Village of Woodmere v. Berkman. I could tell you you're a fucking clown all day long, right?
I don't care.
Right? So why am I not allowed to be in there?
The mayor asked you to leave because you're disrupting.
I wasn't. It was my time to speak. Did you not? You were right there. He said I can speak.
Okay, the mayor asked you to leave.
Fine, I've left. I'm not disrupting the meeting. I'm outside of it. I'm outside of it, dude. I'm out here. Look, the public has every right to be right here where I'm at.
Okay?
No, you're not. You're forcing me out of there to threat of arrest. You're not being cooperative.
Because you're disrupting.
It was my time to talk. It was my time to talk, and he was, that's not, close the blinds then.
I'm out here dealing with you.
Then go and close the blinds. When the blinds are closed, I'll leave. I have every right to, is this not a public access area?
Are you not disturbing a public meeting?
I am not.
You are. They're turning around
I am not
watching
in the meeting. That's on them. That doesn't matter. A car can go by. A cop, look, if there's an arrest over there and someone's looking out the window, is that disturbing the meeting? This is public too.
Take with your example, you're saying the public roadway.
If there's an arrest over there and they're all looking to the arrest, is that disrupting the public meeting because they're looking at it, which is what he just used? Is it?
Standing in the window and they're watching you.
So what? I'm not in the meeting. I can't disrupt it from outside. I'm not doing jumping jacks. I'm not flipping them off. I'm not banging on the window. I'm standing here. I will stay here quiet. If I say a word, feel free to arrest me. I will not say a word.
Sir, you've been asked to leave.
So now you are also kicking me off of this property.
I'm kicking you off of the courtyard here where you disrupted the meeting.
The courtyard. Okay, not in the meeting, not in the building.
Sit out here in the courtyard and not stand in the window. If you want to sit in this chair here and point your camera that way, I am fine with that. You're not going to stand in the window and disrupt the meeting.
6 feet? 6 feet's that much of a difference.
On the concrete.
You know, but this, what is it, 8 feet?
They're clearly, you're disrupting the meeting.
They're looking at you to see if you're going to arrest me because then they're all witnesses.
Because that's what you want.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I want
it is.
to, look.
That's why you're here.
Look what I have written on the fucking paper. I have questions. I'm media. I have questions that need to be answered. Okay? Look, feel free to look. This is my intention today.
I'm worried about your behavior.
My behavior is of no concern to you unless I've broken the law, and I have not broken the law.
You were disrupting a public
How?
meeting.
How? Explain it to
Your
me.
behavior in there.
What about my behavior was unlawful?
They had to stop the meeting because
My time to speak is my time to speak. I can speak about anything I want that's germane to the meeting. And everything I have to say, as you can see right here, is germane to the meeting. Okay, so if I am interrupted while they are speaking, if I interrupt them while they're speaking, I get in trouble. But they can interrupt me and get rid of my time after I've been given the floor for 3 minutes? Make that make sense. They interrupt me, they stop my time. They're disorderly.
I'm not gonna sit out here and debate this with you.
Because you're a piece of shit.
That's what you
You're
want. You
a
want
piece of shit.
confrontation. I don't want confrontation.
I don't either. I came in there.
you do.
Obviously, I
Look at
don't.
your shirt.
Yeah, because fuck the First Amendment, right?
Yeah, I mean,
and there's
that's-
nobody out here to be upset by my profanity.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying you're clearly looking for some type of reaction.
Yes, I would like answers from Margot. I would like to know who determines what a robo email is. Who would or why would any correspondence from a citizen be ignored? Hold on, I'm still talking. And I was, and I got interrupted. There's nothing. There is nothing that says I have to give up my information. Do you want? I'll read the rule for you, just so you can hear it for clarity. All right.
I'm not going to go.
Decorum in council chambers. The chair shall maintain decorum in council chambers during sessions. Persons other than members of council, city officials, and members of the press. I'm press, by the way. Shall not be permitted upon the floor of council or to address council. I'm still talking. Do you want to see my credentials?
From your press.
Would you like to see my credentials?
If you have one.
Would you like to? I'm asking you a question. Would you like to? Because you don't think I have them, do you?
Really,
I'm the lead investigator for Wolf Hall Media.
Okay.
All right. I also own my own media company with several other people. I am press. We are on all kinds of public apps. We're on radio. I am media. Okay. And I know this isn't the first time I picked up a camera and decided I'm going to go do something. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to break the rules. Here's their fucking rules. So why don't you make them follow their fucking rules? Before he even wanted me out, you're getting ready to get up.
Because of your behavior.
My behavior is perfectly lawful.
No, you just.
I didn't get loud until he kept stepping over me. And I am allowed to be loud. I'm pissed off. You're threatening to arrest me if I get off of that. If I don't get off of that, you're threatening to arrest me if I don't get out of the fucking lobby in there. You're threatening to arrest me if I don't get out of that fucking room.
Okay, sir, bring it down.
No.
Your behavior is going to be disorderly. We don't want to.
Who's the complainant?
You're on public.
Who is the complainant? Who in public is complaining about my language?
Everybody in this room.
Village of Woodmere v. Workman. While be vulgar, uncouth, and demeaning to the officers, profanity directed to the officers is protected by the First Amendment. January 13th, 2002, Ohio Supreme Court. Keep pressing it. I can be loud. There's nobody around here that says, hey, he's being loud. Hey, he's disrupting our presence. None of that's happening. So who's your complainant? Who is the complaining party going to be? Because it cannot be you.
Well, I'm clear of that.
Oh, okay, so then why are you threatening me with disorderly conduct?
I'm not going to entertain all this, okay?
Then walk the fuck away.
Well.
Bye, Chief. Bye. Is this a consensual encounter? Am I being detained?
You're not being detained.
Okay, then fuck off.
Obviously.
Fuck off.
You can leave.
Don't talk to me anymore. I can also say, shut up, shut up. I'm done talking to you. Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
If you disrupt
Stop stepping to me. Look, I walked away from you on purpose. Stop fucking stepping to me.
I'm trying to.
Because if I don't want to have a conversation with you, this is consensual. I can walk away. I don't have to be part of it. State v. Starcher. What do you not understand? I'm not stupid. I know what I'm fucking doing. But you're acting like I am. You know, if you want to calm me down, say, you know what? Let me look into it at least. Let me read the rules for this meeting.
I'm trying to get back in there to do my job and not work with you, okay?
Your job is to protect the citizens. Your job is to protect City Council. But whose feelings get to override my constitutional rights? Nobody's. Not his, not yours, not anyone in that fucking room. Our constitutional rights overrule anyone's feelings. They have precedent. Period. Bottom line. The end of discussion. So for you to violate my fucking rights 3 separate fucking times is fucking pathetic. You have now opened the city up to a lawsuit as the mayor, right? And I'm sorry, McDermott, you're gonna be on it too, buddy, because you allowed this shit to happen. You have a duty to intervene when someone in his capacity or yours is violating someone's rights. You have a duty. It's actually a criminal offense not to.
Clearly, you're just looking for a response.
Bullshit! Clearly, I wanted my questions answered.
You had the opportunity. I'm going to go back and.
I did not have the fucking opportunity. I got kicked out of the meeting by your fucking fat ass and that dumbass up there.
So.
Then fucking walk away. Go away. The only reason there's any kind of action here is because you won't fucking leave. I don't want any answers from you.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, I don't want to hear another word out of your fucking mouth. All you're gonna do is pig-splain it. I understand that. And you know what? You know why you control me? Because that fucking gun and that fucking badge. Otherwise, you ain't shit. Neither is that bitch ass on the fucking on the dice. See, look. See, this is me. No, clearly I'm pissed off because my rights are fucking violated. I can't be mad because my rights are violated. Fuck you. So I'm fucking done with you. Why was I disorderly, dumbass? I don't give a shit. I'm free just like you are. Right? I'm just standing here.
He wasn't until you guys demanded his name and his address. I don't like to give my address. I'm a single woman. I don't need to be looking over my back. Who doesn't like me and come to visit me? You know, I get it. I fully understand it. But to set him off like that, that was actually the mayor. And shame on him because he was a cop. I have no, you know what, I'm so disappointed in him as an individual.
If you want to talk afterwards, that's great. I want to get back in there.
Yes, because you need to be.
He needs to keep Ted Curd in place because Ted Curd is the one that's disorderly. It was disorderly last meeting and no one did anything, did they? No one blinked an eye when he's yelled at someone in the audience to shut up after the mayor had calmed everything down. He diffused it. Yeah, you can fuck off. Chief, you got a card? No. We got a badge number, ID number? Any of that?
And I said, oh, the little town. I said, it's Maumee. The younger cop, about your age. And I said, hey, is he at the place that other cop, retired cop, was telling us about? And he said, your mayor, is he a ex-police chief? I said, yeah. And this is quote. Oh, he's really fucking up your town from what I understand. And I said, no, it's not him. He's only the puppet. It's the puppet master that sits next to him to his right.
Yeah, and unfortunately, obviously, I can't make any
No, you
comments,
can't, because,
especially for himself.
yeah.
Unfortunately,
because-
my rights, when it comes to a police officer, we have less First Amendment
Yes,
rights than most
yes.
people.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're the first cop I've ever heard say that in 8 years of me
No,
doing this.
I've heard it many times.
It's the way it is, man.
Because if you talk to them right and respectfully, you get it back.
Oh, absolutely.
They're good guys.
I love a lot of cops. I have a lot of friends that are cops.
Again, I was called here by the chief.
Right, and-
I didn't even know what was going on. He just said that to be instant. So like I said, what all this is, I have no idea what's happening. All right.
You want to know what happened? I'd love to explain it.
Yeah, go right ahead. Like I said, I got no quarrel with you, dude.
Right.
Like, I'm just here because I was requested to be here.
You know what the Fourth Amendment is, right?
Correct.
All right. You know what Ohio Revised Code 2921.29 is? Failure to ID law. You familiar with that
Fair
one?
disclose personal information.
Right. And what are the requirements for me to have to give ID in the state of Ohio?
Reasonable suspicion the crime either was committed, has been committed as well.
Not giving my name to city council, nowhere in there, or in their rules. Like I have them. I have the rules right there. Nowhere in there does it say I have to identify. Anywhere in their rules.
And then when it comes to city council meeting law, like our
There is no law that says you have to do it.
I'm not familiar with those.
Not even an
specifically.
ordinance. The rules, they have 44 rules. I took a screenshot of it because I had a feeling this was going to happen, so I'm not going to identify.
Yeah, I got you.
I planned on it already, as you can tell. I had a plan, right?
Okay.
I deliberately had my stuff several places throughout the room, so I had my time to say my piece as I go picked it all up.
Okay.
I am very well designed in how I do things. Okay, my agitation, that's my 3 minutes. And if you look in their rules, talking when someone else is talking is a violation of decorum. I'm up there talking, it's my time. It's my 3 minutes. I'm allowed to speak. The sign-up sheet, I misunderstood. I asked, I'm sorry, I meant to sign up. Can I speak? Sure. Now it's my floor for 3 minutes, right?
I would assume so.
Right.
That's not the way things go.
So I'm like, my name is of no concern, nor is my address. Because I just